Just to make sure that everything's going properly, because it's so loud. You can hear what the engine's doing, but it's still hard to really, hear what's going on. So to have that confidence that you're not out of oil, you're not about to catch on fire, it's good peace of mind and helps keep the vehicle operating in a more long-term.
In driving the Sherman is that you get the Sherman in first, and that works fairly well, but you do have to have a little bit of momentum to get the gears to mesh into second, third, and fourth. Yeah, I mean, it's synchronization, even if these vehicles have it back then, it's still not quite what it is today. Right. Sometimes you have to kind of feel it in the gear. Yeah, nice. So there goes M24 again. It looks like it's out on to schools in the fall and onward. So we're very happy to have that added. We're as far as our restorations go, we're working on restoring the second B-17. That's down in Florida at American Aero Services. We've had that for several years now, and we are close to completion of this second B-17 and should have it flying by the end of the year. And we hope
after a while, I think the Germans were hitting the ledge on the road, and he always sat up in the tent. He got it in the arm, Yeah.
About the Battle of the Bulge.
Oh, I don't know about that. That thing I don't like to talk about when the noise goes down. Yeah.
They were forced to race across France and into Belgium, and this was the height of winter, and there was a storm raging, and the roads were covered in ice, and you can imagine tanks on snowy roads and ice with metal tracks on cobbles is a dangerous way to drive. If anybody has driven out, even in the wet weather, is bad enough with rubber tyres, but let alone metal tracks.
Make them very slippery.
Very, very slippery. But then in this case, the biggest
That's an M4A3 Sherman, also known as Liberty. That's the name of it. Again, this is a particularly rare type of Sherman. It's rare in that it's the only one in the world that has a full set of dual controls in it. So as it's heading out now, it's most likely, I think it's going through a driver training program.
That's right, correct.
So we offer ride experiences and driving courses in the Sherman and M24, which is just a kick. It's really fun. to drive these tanks. And so we'll be offering tank rides and driving experiences today.
And throughout the summer.
And throughout the summer. Yep. Yeah, basically. We have, you know, we have staff here. With a real highlight on the Civil War, and we'll have a kind of mini reenactments happening, and a bunch of marching around, and we'll be shooting the cannons off, and it should be a good time.
That is good, yeah, it's good. And of course, the odd weekends as well, we have invited a lot of reenacting groups because a lot of them have lost their places to do their training and drills and that. And in fact, next week, I think it's the 22nd, we have the detachment of the 1812 Marines for the Constitution will be here on that Sunday to do some trainings and drilling. So they'll be here in their full regalia. In fact, they were here a few weeks ago as well. But they're going to be here on and off throughout the year. And then of course other units are going to come in, reenactors, and use the area to do their own drills and training. And